Good morning, my friends. I'm the seasoned advisor with your daily forecast for Tuesday, June 3rd, 2025. Ever wonder what's making a comeback in living rooms these days? Stick around for a nostalgic trend that's rolling the dice. Let's talk about the bond market for a bit. Yesterday was a big news day. Jamie Dimon of JP Morgan Chase doubled down on his warnings. He says the U.S. bond market is heading for a crisis. The national debt is over $36 trillion. A tax bill could add $2.7 trillion more over 10 years. The 10-year Treasury yield jumped to 4.45% yesterday. That's up from 4.418% last week. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent says Dimon's wrong. He claims Dimon's predictions never come true. But those rising yields tell me investors are worried. I see a 70% chance of economic strain in the next year if this keeps up. Let's talk about what this means for the average American. Higher yields mean borrowing gets expensive. Your mortgage rates could climb fast. A new home might cost you more each month. Car loans and credit cards will stink too. You might want to hold off on big purchases. Maybe focus on paying down debt instead. Rising debt costs could slow the economy. That means fewer jobs and tighter budgets. Let's talk about trade tensions for a bit. Trump threatened to double steel tariffs yesterday. China says the U.S. broke a trade deal. They're promising to hit back. This could drive up prices on things you buy. Cars and appliances might cost more soon. Supply chains could get messy. Global markets are feeling the heat. The U.S. dollar index is near 99. That shows some confidence in the U.S. But trade wars could make things worse for everyone. Let's talk about how this news hits your wallet. Higher prices from tariffs mean less money in your pocket. You might need to rethink your budget. Maybe skip that new car for now. Inflation could climb if trade tensions grow. That makes everything from groceries to gas more costly. You might want to stock up on essentials before costs jump. Let's talk about silver for a bit. Yesterday was a huge day for silver. Prices rose $1.14 to $34.11 per ounce. It hit a high of $34.78 before pulling back. Trade tensions and economic fears are driving investors to safe havens. Silver often moves with uncertainty. This surge might mean more inflation down the road. Now for that nostalgic trend I mentioned. Vintage board game collecting is making a comeback. Folks are hunting down old Monopoly and Scrabble sets. It's a fun way to unplug and connect with family. Well, that's all for today, my friends. How are rising costs hitting your budget? Tell me in the comments. I read each one. If this forecast helped, give a thumbs up and subscribe to join our community. Until tomorrow, stay wise and stay ahead.